Our movie today is a pinnacle of action and excitement, and you must focus on every second of the movie so that you are not lost in me or I am lost in you. And come down immediately, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell button to receive all our summaries, because for sure the summaries that you will see here will not be found elsewhere. Another time, let's enjoy the movie Al Nahadra. The movie starts in a small room, and someone is sitting there and is throwing a ball with which the bird dies. This is evil and good. After that, we see the members of the band going to do a certain mission, and they keep talking to each other while they are on the plane on their way to the island where they will carry out the mission. We see that all of this band dies except for one named Harley Quinn. But after that we learn that this is not the real band and that they were a camouflage because the real band enters from the other side of the island. But before they complete the mission we get to know the members of the team, and we see one called Bilad Sport, and we find out that he was there. A clean prison, and he went to prison because his father was one of the criminals and the teacher of all the dark qualities in the world, theft, murder, fraud, and everything. After that, he talks to his daughter on a visit, and they continue to yell at each other loudly. And after that, we see him with the head of the prison, Amanda, who thinks that he is the most suitable person to be a team leader. The new guy was a refusal at first, but he agreed at the end. It's normal. The important thing is that you take him after that to get to know the rest of the team. The first person he meets will be named Peacemaker, and he will be the leader below him in the team. After that, he will be promoted to the third member of the band, and he will be King Shark, who is then a shark. They have special human-like abilities, and they go to another one called Razcatcher too, and all she does is catch furnaces. After that, they go to one named Polka Dot Man, and he will aim fireballs that burn people. We see the squad with Amanda, and I explain to them the plan and everything they are supposed to do, and they will go to an island called Automatus, and the island will be governed by a family. Her name is Kit and Gunnarsson, and their assistant's name is Matthews. They have occupied the island, and scientific experiments are taking place on the island on a creature called starfish. This creature is an alien, and why should they not reach it so that they do not destroy the island? There is a genetic scientist called Jay's Grubbs who want to convince him to help them, because he is the one responsible for the experiments. Ali Starfish, and of course, in your time, you forgot that all this is the introduction of the team members, and we return to the mission itself when they are on the island and on the way to the laboratory. But Harley Quinn and one of them with her are arrested, and the rest of the team with her is dead. And Amanda knows that she is determining their locations in order to inform the people with her, and sends the coordinates of the place. In order to go and free the people inside, the team enters and kills all the people they meet on the way in order to free the people, and as soon as they arrive, they find Flag sitting, as if nothing was wrong, sitting joking. And here we learn that the girl in front of him was a follower of the resistance, and wanted to take a selfie in from the throne, and her name will be Sansuria. She rescues Flag from the army before they meet him, and Sansuria is upset about her men who were killed, but she decides to help them. After that, we see the geneticist who will help them and explain to them the subject of the alien in detail, and tell them that this starfish is spreading many copies of it on people, able to eat them and control their minds, and then they will go to the laboratory. There they meet Silvio, who agrees to what they want because he is afraid that he will die. The important thing is that we see Harley Quinn with just Silvio, and they dress her in very beautiful clothes, and they go with her to the palace because Silvio is in love with her and wants to marry her. They stay all day in an atmosphere of romance, and Silvio tells her about what he wants to do in the curtain. Fish wants to destroy America and rule the world, and suddenly she kills him. Goodbye. Then the army enters and arrests her, and the referee is held in place by someone named Sways. After that, we go to the team, and the one who is Soleil wears normal clothes so that no one suspects them. They get into a car and go to the bar where the geneticist Jays stays up late and wait for him. When he comes and when he arrives, he threatens Bilad Sport that they must go to the laboratory in order to get rid of the creature that is there. Then we see that the army has arrived outside the bar and tells Bilad Sport to the girl who is hunting the ovens and the one who is shooting fireballs that they are bringing Jays and escaping with him, and he, Flag, and Peacemaker will arrest them while they are on the way. The passengers of the deportation car keep fighting with the soldiers, and the car turns over and kills the people in it, and they are just like that. After that, they make a plan to escape from Harley Quinn, but we see that she is able to untie herself from the rope, kill all the guards, swallow her outside, and see the team. After that, they go to a facility to destroy a monster there and enter. They place explosives in the place to blow it up, but a surprise happens because there are many humans under the control of this creature because of the many copies it made of itself, and most of these tests have nothing to do except that they single out humans and kill them. And Jans tells them that all of this is happening because of America. Because when it first came out they had this creature. And they were the ones who used these experiments to confuse people, and Flag wants to take a hard drive from the person present in the place in order to expose the government, because he is very upset that they took advantage of him. But Peacemaker appears and threatens Flag, and they say leave the hard drive in its place, and Amanda becomes aware of Peacemaker everything, and explosions happen at the place. As soon as they get over, the monster breaks free and takes Jays and his death, and a fight takes place between Peacemaker and Flag. Until Peacemaker dies and steals the hunting girl, the heart oven, but Peacemaker goes after her and is going to kill her. But we will go to a quick flashback to find out how the building collapsed, and the sports country is standing and seeing the army. He enters and decides that they are dropping bombs quickly, and King Shark is not doing anything at all, just standing there. But they see that the army is approaching them and they become very nervous. And the man who is throwing bombs from his hand, a bomb comes out of him, and he blows up the world with it, and the army keeps hitting them. But finally King Shark does something and goes down to hit everyone. The soldiers, but half of the building above falls, and the team members, each one of them, try to protect themselves and jump from the building that falls onto the cliff below and die, except for the army commander, who is able to escape, but they get out of it fine, and Peacemaker wants to kill Alfarin's huntress, but Bilad Sport can kill him. He knows everything from the hard drive that is with her, and he takes the hard drive and hides it, and we find that if the army arrives, a starfish will come out of the alien monster, and he will be able to bring out many copies of it, but the team will be able to protect itself from these parts, and many soldiers will die, and they will rise again. But the monster is the one that controls them and lets them go. They kill the city's residents, and Amanda speaks to Bilad Sport and tells him that your mission is over, and they are what we wanted. The team members decide that they will not listen to her words and go to the city to save people from the monster. Amanda is very fanatical and will blow them up, but there is a girl with me who beats her in the brain, and they help the team because they finish off the monster and they enter into a strong fight with the monster. And the man who aims a fireball dies, and after a big battle between them, they kill the monster because of the large amount of furnaces that the girl is hunting, and Harley also helps in the matter. And finally they kill the monster and deliver the hard drive to the chips in their brains so that if they want to blow them up, everything is broadcast on the hard drive and they board the plane that will bring them back again. It appears on the beach of the island that one of the creatures that was with Harley is still alive and alive. A surprise happens when we find out that Peacemaker is still alive and being treated in the hospital. And here the movie ends. I hope you enjoyed the movie today. Don't forget to participate in channel and activate the bell button so that all the latest news reaches you, and I will see you well.